Hi. So, now that you've had a little bit of time to adjust to your new America, which is the always existing America that's just perhaps been behind a bit of a curtain for you, it's time to talk about something that may seem off topic, but I promise it's not, and that's Canada. So, there's been some pushback about primarily white women dressing in outfits from The Handmaid's Tale and going to marches or holding signs in front of government buildings. And I feel that the issue is that The Handmaid's Tale, while a phenomenal piece of dystopian writing by Margaret Atwood, it's a fictional piece. What's happening now is real life, and I think it's important that these things not be conflated. I've seen videos largely from white content creators where a woman is putting on her hiking boots and she's strapping on her flannel and she's grabbing her children and she's going to make the run through the woods to the safety of Canada. Now, Canada may be a good place to go and get reproductive health care, particularly if you are a white woman, but Canada is not the promised land here, primarily because of its current and past abhorrent treatment of their Indigenous community, the First Peoples of Canada. In many of these communities, they do not have clean drinking water. I recommend watching some videos. Water has to be boiled before it can be used, and even if it were boiled, I can't imagine you would want to drink it. But also, if you're familiar with residential schools, not just here in the United States, but also in Canada, there have been thousands of children whose bodies have been recovered. I mean, thousands. It's heartbreaking and it's shocking, but it is not surprising. Roseanne Archibald, who's the first female national chief of the Assembly of First Nations, I think said it best when she said, "These bodies have not been discovered, they have been recovered." These children have been missing for a very long time, and communities have mourned and still mourn the loss of those children today. First Nations communities have intergenerational PTSD over the treatment that they've suffered in the past and still suffer today. So when we think about how Canada treats their own sovereign nations, that doesn't make them the good guy here. And going to another country and abdicating the responsibility of helping revamp the system that we are partially responsible for building, we cannot leave our Indigenous women. We cannot leave our Black women behind. We all need to stay and fight this together. Thanks for listening.